Right, let's go to Capitol Hill. That's where the action is today. Congressman Steve Scalise, Republican from Louisiana, is joining us now. Congressman, you're going to be in this meeting at the White House today. Paul Ryan's plan, we understand, is going to be proposed.
Stuart, and I've been talking to Paul Ryan and others about a number of different options we're putting on the table. I think most of us want to see a long-term deal so that we can get beyond this crisis-to-crisis moment. So if we do something in the short term, I think it's got to be also focused on addressing the problems and making sure that we're having real negotiations to ultimately solve the bigger spending problems in mandatory spending.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, the president's waited till day 10 of a shutdown to finally sit down.
You take a hard line on this, and you've got a lot of support in this country, and certainly from our viewers. Will you support a short-term deal?
Is there a real plan to address the spending problems where we can get on a path to a balanced budget? You know, and like I said, I've been talking to Paul Ryan and others, and we're having some serious conversations within our own conference focused on these solutions. But at some point, the president's got to be willing to sit at that same table and have real negotiations and put some other plans on the table himself. And we've been willing to do it. We've got a lot of good ideas to solve the spending problem, but the president hasn't put anything on the table. And I think it's untenable to say, just give me another credit card so we can max that out by spending more money. At some point, you've got to address the big spending problem. And if a plan actually focuses on that and addresses that problem, number one, I mean, a lot of us would support it, we'd pass it, but I think you would see the economy pick up as well. We've got to keep making progress, and we've got to start tackling these big problems that have been put off and put off to the point where we can't go crisis to crisis every few weeks. We've got to start solving real problems. And that means the president's got to sit in a room and stop this language of, you know, people are terrorists and suicide bombers. Actually act like an adult, act like the leader of the free world, and start solving problems with us.